Hello, Associated Press. Thank you for this opportunity to introduce myself and address the country about some legislation which has been plaguing this country for the last 40 years or more and needs to be banned and ruled out as law. My name is Gregory Tyrone Northington, and I am the CEO of G North Star Outreach, a community-based advocacy group focused on criminal justice reform and holding law officials accountable for their actions. My message for today is not only directed to all citizens of the United States, including the President, Congress, the Supreme Court, all branches of state and local governments, and especially those law enforcement agencies that partake in criminal activity and use qualified immunity as a way to get off the hook. No one is above the law. That is why I'm pushing for everyone to support H.R. 1470, the Ending Qualified Immunity Act, which is qualified. What is qualified immunity? Qualified immunity, for those unaware, is a legal defense that is offered only to government officials who are on the back end of a formal legal complaint by a citizen for a violation of a civil right, mainly by law enforcement officers who shoot and kill people, but can also be used by any government official who has violated a citizen's constitutional right. With all due respect, back in 1982, the Supreme Court, I believe you all got it wrong in Harlow versus Fitzgerald. Government officials should not be above the law and should not be able to break the law in order to so-called enforce the law or in good faith carry out the law. Now, when police officers know they have qualified immunity, it seems by their own actions they feel empowered or emboldened to act as if they are the judge, jury, and executioner by shooting, injuring, maiming, and even killing unarmed petty suspects, innocent bystanders, mental health patients, panhandlers, and other tax-paying citizens that don't deserve to be a victim of police brutality. This may be a hard pill to swallow for some of you government officials, but if your family member were a victim, I'm sure you will want justice as well. Now, qualified immunity, it violates the Constitution. It violates the citizens' constitutional rights according to Article 3. Now, according to Corsman and others, by judges not stating what the law is when confronted with these cases and jumping to whether the right at issue was clearly established, leaving it in an advisory opinion at the discretion of a judge, which often favors the defendant, who is a government official, and police officers, they get off the hook by claiming, for instance, they were in fear of their life, but a person's running away, which makes no sense to me. Now, also, under the Fifth Amendment, the Due Process Clause, like I stated earlier, if a police officer acts as if he's the judge, the jury, and the executioner by taking someone's life for a traffic movement violation or for selling loosey cigarettes and not held accountable, that's not fair. That's just going to cause an uproar in the people and might even lead to a civil war when this type of stuff keeps going on. So I encourage everyone under the sound of my voice to take a close look at qualified immunity and see how is it helping anyone. It's definitely not helping the citizens. It's only giving government officials the power to violate citizens' constitutional rights and then get away with it, not being held accountable, which is not fair in a justice system. Thank you for your time. Please consider my thoughts. Thank you.